hosting Putin and Modi in Shanghai town. Shanghai corporations rising up won't back down. Trump's tariffs ruled illegal by the appeals court's voice, but they're staying in place. Seems we got no choice. Canada's GDP is shrinking fast. Trump's trade war shadows, how long will they last? Economists struggling in this brave new world. Simple answers flying while complex truths unfurl. From Shanghai to the courtroom floor, geopolitics at our door. Tariffs and treaties, power plays unfold. New world order stories to be told. From Shanghai to the courtroom floor, nothing's quite like it was before. Russian oil profits diving down below. Weak prices, strong Ruble feeling that blow. UK home listings piling up for days. Longest streak since 2004's Maze. Swiss gold refiners won't relocate to the US shores, that's not their fate. Spirit Airlines in bankruptcy again. Executives getting bonuses. When will it end? From Shanghai to the courtroom floor, geopolitics at our door. Tariffs and treaties, power plays unfold. New world order stories to be told. From Shanghai to the courtroom floor, nothing's quite like it was before. Follow Rome candles lighting up the night. Missouri company can't keep up with the hype. Benny Johnson's got the White House ear. Despite his past, he's welcomed here. Waste families, our collection going to auction. 180 million, that's some serious caution. Fox Sports betting on the horses race. Tapping into gambling's growing space. Alaska's got the gas, but Anchorage might freeze. Fossil fuel lessons blowing in the breeze. From east to west, the stories never cease. In this complex world, we're searching for some peace. From Shanghai to the courtroom floor, these are the stories we can't ignore. Saturday morning, August 30, the world keeps spinning, never dirty.
Good morning and welcome to Saturday's News Roundup. I'm coming to you this August 30th morning with some fascinating stories that are shaping our world right now. Let's dive right in. The big geopolitical story today is happening in Shanghai, where Chinese President Xi Jinping is hosting both Vladimir Putin and Indian Prime Minister Modi for a Shanghai Cooperation Organization security meeting. This is particularly significant because it marks Modi's first visit to China in 7 years, and it really underscores how China is presenting itself as a rival front to U.S. influence globally. Meanwhile, back in the United States, there's been a significant legal development regarding Trump's tariffs. A U.S. appeals court has ruled that these tariffs are actually illegal, stating that the president exceeded his authority when implementing them. However, and here's the kicker, they're staying in place despite the ruling. The economic ripple effects of these trade policies continue to be felt north of the border, where Canada's GDP has shrunk more than expected, contracting at a 1.6% rate in the second quarter as exports to the U.S. declined. Speaking of economic turbulence, we're seeing some interesting developments in the energy sector. Russian oil majors are reporting significant income dips in the first half of the year, driven down by lower crude prices and a stronger ruble. Over in the UK, there's a fascinating housing market story. Unfolding home listings have been piling up for about a year now, which represents their longest streak in 2 decades since 2004. This surge in supply, coupled with cautious buyers, is pointing to further downward pressure on prices. In corporate news, Spirit Airlines is making headlines again, and not for good reasons. The airline has filed for bankruptcy for the second time. But here's what's really raising eyebrows. The executives who oversaw the company's first failed restructuring attempt are now receiving millions in bonuses for staying with the cash-strapped airline as it tries to turn things around again. That's certainly a head-scratcher for many observers. On a lighter note, there's a delightful story coming out of Missouri about a small company called J.D. and Kate Industries that's struggling to keep up with orders for their Fall of Rome candle. This product has gone viral on social media, proving that candles can indeed be funny, and that sometimes the most unexpected products can capture the public imagination. In media and politics, Benny Johnson, a right-wing podcaster who was previously fired for plagiarism, has been enjoying rare access and promotion from the Trump administration. It's an interesting case study in second chances and political alliances. The art world is buzzing about an under-the-radar collection from the Ways family that could fetch $180 million at auction. This collection was so private that even Christie's experts didn't initially know what treasures it contained. The family savored their masterpieces at home, but didn't lend them to museums, making this upcoming auction particularly significant for art collectors and enthusiasts. Finally, Fox Sports is making an interesting play in the sports betting market through horse racing. Their Saturday broadcasts of Saratoga horse races have been averaging 501,000 viewers, which is actually more than the National Hockey League's regular season on TNT or college basketball on Fox and FS1. It's a smart strategy to tap into the growing sports gambling market. That's your Saturday morning news wrap-up. These stories remind us that we're living in incredibly complex and interconnected times, where geopolitical shifts, economic pressures, and cultural phenomena all interweave to create the tapestry of our daily news cycle.